thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Quynh. I also go by QP and I make reviews, tutorials, and lifestyle videos about things that are relevant in my life at the moment. And in this video, I am so excited to be sharing a hairstyling video with you guys because I haven't done one in so long. And to be honest, I don't really like curling my hair because I've never really found a curling technique that works for me and that I absolutely love until now. It's this style right here. I absolutely love it and I'm going to be wearing this so much more often now. I want to give Mila Boo a shout out because I discovered this method on her channel in one of her videos. She has this Beachy wave method of curling hair for short hair, and I figured I would apply those techniques to longer hair and try it out myself. So in Mila Boo's video, she uses a pretty small barrel curling iron, but because I have longer hair, I decided to use a bigger barrel curling iron, and that worked out just perfectly for me. I feel like these curls are like perfect for the length of my hair, but of course you can play around with like different barrels to fit whatever look you're going for. But anyway, if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so for these wavy curls, you'll of course need a curling iron. This is a 1.5 inch curling iron. I really like heating tools with some sort of like non-stick coating on them. I think that it just really helps with preventing the hair from sticking onto the metal. And then of course, here are some styling products. I think the most important one is a heat protectant spray because you are working with like a hot tool and you want to protect your hair from burning and damaging. So I think having a heat protectant is really important whenever styling your hair with heat. Another thing that you can have is like a texturizing spray or a texturizing balm. I really don't use them. I'm just not used to curling my hair in general, so I don't have those products. And then of course, you need some hairspray. Now, the L'Oreal Elnett Satin has been our go-to. It's been tried and true. It gives a really nice hold without being crunchy, without being too stiff. I don't like heavy styling products in my hair, so this is the only hairspray that I've really liked to use. And then these are just kind of other products I have. Here's another protectant, brushes of course. So I washed my hair last night, blew dry it, you know, went to bed, and then this is just how it is in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and section out my hair. What I like to do with my hair is section it out into 3 layers. So I'll do like a bottom layer, then I'll do like a middle layer, and work right above the bottom layers right here, and then I'll do my crown. So that's how I separate my hair. And then I'm securing my bun with this little screw tool thing. I love this. This is the only thing that actually holds my hair in place. And then I'm gonna start by just spraying the section with a heat protectant spray before I start curling. I'm also going to turn on my curling iron, and I have it set at 360 degrees for my hair type. Of course, you can always adjust this to whatever works best for your hair type. After sectioning off the first layer of my hair, I like to divide it into 2 sections, left and right, and work in those sections. But I like to start with about 1 inch sections. You don't have to keep your sections uniform, that way it doesn't look too uniform and you have a little bit of variance. I like to comb my hair with every single section so that it's not tangled, and then I will take my curling iron and I want to start as close to the root as possible. And then you don't want to just go in and clamp your hair down because that's gonna leave like a really defined mark. What I like to do is I'll go in and I'll slowly clamp down while turning, and then that way it's not as defined. I don't get that harsh line. And I'll just leave it there for a couple seconds, and then I'll pull the tip down and then rotate. This is kind of hard. Rotate another full rotation, leave it there for a couple seconds, and then pull that section down, and then rotate again as I'm kind of letting the tension off the clip a little bit for a couple seconds, and then I'll keep rotating until the hair slips out of the clip, like so. And there is your first section. So what you're pretty much doing is creating a curl and then stretching it out. So you're getting really, really loose stretchy curls, and that pretty much forms your wave. I'm going to continue on with this side and then move on over here. And then on the ends, if you really want it to look like super beachy and have like a straighter end, then you can just let the end go. I know a lot of people like that straight end look. I have very straight hair, and whenever I do that, it just doesn't look polished. So this is another way for me to make it look a little bit more polished, but also not give me that super spirally look that is just like way too perfect. So this is kind of the best of both worlds in my opinion. Let's see if I can get you a better angle of this section. So again, you're gonna curl away from the face, get as close to the roots as you can, slowly clamp down, and while you're turning, one full rotation, leave it there for about 4 seconds or so. And then you're going to pull the tip of that down, but you don't want to pull this section out of the clip. And as you do that, you're going to rotate again as you slowly let go of the clip so that just a little bit of hair feeds through. Another full rotation, leave it there for 3 to 4 seconds, and then let that section go. And then you're going to slowly release the hair and twirl. Let that section through. So you're kind of twisting the hair, and at the very end, I just like to twist, and it just releases the ends like that. And that way you get kind of this effect. All right, now I'm gonna let down the next section of hair and then separate the top portion of my hair for the next section. So what I do is I'll put all of my curled pieces in the back like so. So when I curl, I'll start with the back pieces, and then when they're done, I'll just plop them back there, and I feel like that just works for me. Of course, however you like to section out your hair, do what works for you. So there's that next section. So for this top section, I like to part my hair right down the middle, like so. And I'm going to just tie this section off. Okay, and the last section. Again, start at the roots, feed the hair through, and when you're feeding the hair through, you can ease up on the clamp until it's one full rotation, and then you're going to just pull out that section that you just curled, and then feed a little bit more hair through, easing up on the tension of the clip, and then you're going to just pull the hair out while letting this up a little bit. Okay, last section of hair. All right, so the last section is always really important because I feel like I always curl it wrong and ends up like just in my face. So what you wanna do is make sure when you curl it, you pull it back so that it's away from your face. Again, the very last section, you're going to just ease up on the tension of the clip and let your hair fall out. And that is it. Whew, it's hot. Now I'm going to give this section a quick spray. And there it is. So this is what the hair looks like just right after curling it. So obviously the sections are still really clumped together. At this point, you can pretty much style it however you like. I know some people like the curls like this. I know some people like to brush it out. You know, you can use a texturizing spray like a beach spray or like a surf spray and get your hair to be a little bit more messy and look like beach waves. So at this point, it's totally up to you. Also, you can add like a texturizing spray on your roots to add more volume. What I did was I just kind of loosen up the curls and then scrunch so that I can get rid of that hairspray, that really crunchy hairspray feeling. So already you can see it looks a little bit more voluminous. Another thing is I part down the middle so that I can go in and side part it, and it's gonna give me even more volume. So I kind of like going back and forth, breaking out my curls and running a couple fingers through the sections. So I kind of like to just play with it until I get the desired look. And if there are any sections you want to kind of clump together again, you can just twist it, because essentially all of this is like twisted hair. So you can go back and you can twist sections to make it look a little bit more clumped together. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I am pretty happy with the way that looks right now. I'll probably keep playing around with it. It's also going to soften a little bit throughout the day and look a little bit more natural, but overall this is what the curls look like. I love these curls. I love that they look really natural. They look like waves rather than curls. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do you have a favorite curling technique that you use? If so, please share, because I am still learning and I feel like there's just so much to learn about hair and like different techniques you can use for your hair when it comes to styling it. So I would love to know all that in the comment section below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and found it useful. And also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there and hit that bell notification so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!